Hello. In less than a month, Palantir stock has climbed close to 32%. By all metrics, this is a monumental upside move in the short time span, but we Palantarians know the stock is grossly undervalued, and the way the current events in the world are going on, Palantir is one company with huge upside waiting in stealth. There has been some more clues floating around that this could be indeed the time Palantir rises up from the ashes, and this year could be big if Palantir wants to become the Skynet that it so promises to be in the future. Big things could be in the pipeline for this year and beyond. Stay tuned for a quick drill and more. Keep it simple. Well. Did we expect the Ukraine-Russian war to just fade into the past tense? Certainly, but the conflict is still ravaging on, and what does this mean for a company like Palantir that thrive on conflict and crises? More business. So on the 30th of March, Palantir announces their inaugural Federal Advisory Board, which is a respected group of leaders who will provide their expert perspectives on today's defense, intelligence and homeland security challenges, enabling Palantir to continue to meet the evolving and complex needs of its US government customers. Why at a time like now are Palantir creating this board? Clearly, they are looking to capitalize on one thing and one thing only: intelligence and military spending by the US government. And just wait till you hear the list of this board. The members of the board include the Honourable Christine H. Fox, the former Acting Deputy Secretary of Defense, General Carter F. Ham, the former Commander of the United States Africa Command, the Honourable Deborah Lee James, the former Secretary of the United States Air Force, then Admiral William H. McRaven, who was the former Commander of the United States Special Operations Command and former Chancellor of the University of Texas, then Vice Admiral Peter V. Neffinger, the USCG retired former Vice Commandant of the United States Coast Guard and former TSA Administrator, United States Department of Homeland Security, the Honorable J.C. Johnson, the former Secretary of Homeland Security at the Department of Homeland Security and Counselor to Palantir, will also join the PFAB meetings. Holy smokes, this is a blockbuster board that should be able to open many doors. They go on to say, this board reaffirms Palantir's commitment to the US government and puts first-class advisors at the intersection of Palantir and its government customers. This group of experts have first-hand experience facing America's most urgent threats. As pioneers and innovators, they know that the institutions charged with protecting the United States can no longer do so adequately without the kind of readily deployable emerging technology that companies like Palantir offer. This is big, and it shows Palantir are clearly adopting the Peter Thiel playbook right now. With this board, I think they will literally secure tons and tons of new deals and commissions, either through official channels or through stealth. On the 1st of April, Palantir announces that they've partnered with Carahsoft to broaden its reach in the US government market. Palantir continues to invest in its sales organization and is creating a channel program to support growth efforts. This partnership will make Palantir's powerful solutions available to a wider scope of agencies and departments across the US government. As if they're not already intertwined enough, they are going another step and partnering with Carahsoft. Who are Carahsoft? Carahsoft are the trusted government IT solutions provider in the US. As government agencies and academic institutions implement large-scale tele-network and online learning initiatives, Carahsoft's technology and reseller partners offer a range of solutions that enable telework, support collaboration, ensure business continuity, and scale communication channels and security. This is a big partnership moving forwards. They go on to say that this new partnership with Carahsoft enables government departments and agencies to acquire Palantir's flexible and modular solutions. The partnership with Carahsoft is one of the latest steps in Palantir's important investments in its sales organization and channel program, which will help broaden its already significant reach within the US federal sector. This is the key. With the addition of Palantir to our offerings, government agencies now have access to Palantir's big data solutions to transform how they achieve their goal. We look forward to working with Palantir and our resellers to deliver mission-critical technology to the government and help agencies advance their digital modernization strategy. Now, don't miss the key and the clue intertwined into this release right here. Federal distributor making Palantir's industry-leading data operation software available to the US federal government through Carousof's reseller partners, contracted through NASA Solutions for enterprise-wide procurement, the SEWPV. Why is this big? Well, if you go to the SEWPV, the Solutions for Enterprise-Wide Procurement, you can see that the contract ceiling is $20 billion. That is huge, and the contracts are with many US government agencies. This comes right at a time when the US government is looking to increase defense budget spending. As the Los Angeles Times says, Biden's defense budget is big. The Democrats will vote to make it bigger. Holy smokes! And then, when you go to President Biden's fiscal year 2023 budget, it calls for critical investments in key commerce priorities. Now, there are several categories that I think Palantir could benefit and look to capitalize on, and they are safeguards America's burgeoning space industry. Now, why is this good for Palantir? Well, we know that they're working with a lot of space industries, especially in the data mining. We know that they have partnerships with Black Sky, for example, but the biggest part where Palantir fits in is the advances in key emerging technologies and US leadership in international standards development. This all points towards Palantir. The budget includes a $187 million increase for research initiatives at NIST that would focus on developing standards to accelerate adoption of critical and emerging technologies with a focus on, check this, artificial intelligence, AI, quantum science and advanced biotechnologies. We know that Palantir have a footing in all of these, so this budget is basically screaming for Palantir to go and dominate. Finally, let's take a quick look at the price action. Since the massive fall from the last earnings call, we have slowly but surely climbed all the way back up to this level, and this level right here, $14, is a clear support and resistance level. If we break through this level, we could be looking at going all the way back up to around $17, which is the level that we reached right there. Now, don't get me wrong, the stock could plummet again if the market plunges once more, but knowing what Palantir does and knowing the state of the world right now, I seriously believe that long term we are going to see Palantir reach all-time highs sooner rather than later. To summarize, Palantir has been on an uptrend ever since Cathie Wood and ARK Invest have sold out. What does this mean? Well, moving forward, I think this year is going to be big for Palantir as the world looks to react both in defense and intelligence. Thanks for watching, and please note at sub $15, Palantir for me is a strong buy right now. So please take this drill with precaution and always do your own DD. If you found this video informative, then do me a simple favor and consider to subscribe to the channel so you can get a pop-up when a new video is uploaded. I am a simple trader and will simply see you in the next video.